Watching Afternoon Live. Our next guest says if you want to kick your sex drive into overdrive, try self-resistance. Okay, but what exactly is that? We're going to find out. We welcome back sex coach Kristine D'Angelo.
Hello.
Wait a minute. Last time you were here, you were Kristine Pittman.
I know.
What's going on? You got a new last name?
I got married.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, wait a minute. Is self-resistance how you snagged your man?
Maybe.
Oh. Okay, do tell. First of all, you have to tell us what exactly is self-resistance.
So self-resistance is something that we all experience as human beings. Your brain is actually wired to talk you out of things that might feel uncomfortable or scary or the unknown. So what you need to do is recognize when that self-resistance is happening. So let me give you an example.
Yes, please.
You know, you're hanging out with your honey and you start to pick up on those signs that he wants to get intimate with you. Okay. So you recognize that and then you start to come up with reasons in your head why you don't want to why you don't want to reciprocate those feelings back.
That's automatic?
Yeah, like you're too tired.
Yeah.
You haven't showered recently. You want to continue watching your TV show. That's on right now.
Totally.
Right?
Yes, and why is that? Why do they always seem to want to do something when you're already doing something?
Because you're not focusing on them.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, so I'm glad I'm not the only one.
So once you start to have those thoughts, that's self-resistance.
Oh, okay, so that's self-resistance.
Yes.
All right. So then what do you do?
Well, what you want to do is first recognize that it's happening. Okay. So I have 3 tips for you.
Okay.
The first tip is to stay connected to the motivation behind that activity. Why is that activity going to be important for you, and how is it going to benefit your life? Or in this example, how is it going to benefit your relationship? Okay. So that can work as a motivator for you to reciprocate those feelings. To kind of push away that resistance and be like, you know what, I think that might be kind of fun. I can always come back to this program later.
Yeah, we can now because, you know, with DVRs and stuff, we don't have to worry about it like back in the day. If you missed it, you missed it. So you're right about that. So that is something to think about. But that seems like a lot, like in the moment, you know, when your partner's sort of like a hubba, rubbing on, you know, shoulder to shoulder or what have you.
Right.
And then you have to do one of these.
Well, I think that because I gave several examples as to what those distractions could be, it seems longer in your thought process, but it's actually pretty quick.
Okay.
You're like, you know, I'm too tired.
Right. So exactly. That was so natural. Yes, that is how it comes out.
So the second tip I have is to just take a small step towards fighting that resistance.
Okay.
So in the same example that I used, you know, you're starting to pick up on those signals. What you can do then is just take a small step and just go embrace your partner and have it be like an extended hug that you would normally do. So you're starting to kind of feel that connectivity and you're starting to, you know, use that moment and you're like, well, do I want to move forward with this or do I want to step back? And I tried. I at least tried to get there.
I love that. So after the long extended hug, you could say, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Or
and
not.
That's okay.
Right. Okay.
You know what you want to do is you want to ask yourself, really, am I being lazy? Am I just trying to talk myself out of it because of X, Y, and Z? Or do I really not feel well? And maybe you have a headache, you know, whatever that reason is, you're just really, you need to listen to yourself in that moment.
Okay.
And just relax.
Well, that's good, though, because with that tip, then you're giving yourself an opportunity to either go there or not go there, but not immediately just shutting it down.
Exactly.
Okay. I get that.
So that's how a lot of couples kind of roll into being in a sexless relationship, because you start feeding into this self-resistance and it starts to snowball and you just start getting used to all these distractions that you're creating for yourself.
Gotcha.
So the next thing you know, it's been 4 months and you haven't been intimate.
Oh yeah,
and
that's
so
a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the last tip?
So the last tip is to kind of take a bigger step towards fighting resistance. So now that you've become aware of what it is, you can start watching for it in your daily life and you can just choose to not do it. You can choose to say, you know what, I'm not going to let resistance get the best of me today. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go to the gym. You squash it.
Oh, so it can work in your favor for other things besides.
Oh yes, they all relate to each other.
Sexual relationship. Okay.
Gym, eating healthy, asking for a promotion, asking for a raise. All of these kind of scary moments in your life where change is going to happen. Your brain is like, wait, this doesn't feel comfortable for me. Okay. So that's when they all relate to each other.
So just making the choice to say, nope, I'm just going to do the opposite and see how it goes.
Yeah. So if you're in a position where you start to become sexless in your relationship, like the motto is, if you don't use it, you lose it.
Oh no, we can't lose it.
You don't want to lose it.
No, we can't do that. So
don't feed into that resistance.
Okay.
And get the energy going.
All right. I'm ready to try.
All right.
Okay, we're going to have more information about this and Kristine, and congratulations again, by the way, on our website at katu.com.